Ebro the Tech Bro. Who will win? Who will the Canes get for quarterback? Wazoo quarterback, unserious man. I don't know what bruh is waiting on.
Going through his process. I would like it to be Cam Ward. I would like a Cam Ward Malachi Nelson combo. You know, Cam Ward for next
You're
year.
getting greedy.
Why should I? Did you see what we just did on the recruiting trail? Why would I not be? Let me dream. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that. Hey, I'll even take a Malik Murphy plus somebody else combo. With Malik Murphy maybe being the 2, but he probably wants to go start somewhere. But like, yeah, I'm greedy. I'm absolutely greedy. And again, like I talked about before, first one done gets to help the rest. I'm worried about me. I don't care about that anything else. But yeah, hopefully it is rectified soon. I would like it this week. I would like it today. But I know these guys are going through their processes, to determine where they're going to go play next year. So, you do have Cam Ward, buddy from Kansas State. I forget his name right now.
Will Howard.
Oh, that was the right name. Okay, cool. Will Howard. KJ Jefferson is another option. Not my favorite, but I think you could work with that. But especially with Cam Ward, well, with any of those dudes, those were 1 year, right? Malachi Nelson still has 4 years to play 3. Coming off of a shoulder injury, get with the new system, be in line to be the starter in 25 potentially. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, give me both of them as a combo. So you have, quarterback for now and a quarterback for later, and everything. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm hopeful that we figure this out soon, that decisions are made, because the quarterback carousel is really, it's stuck right now because of Miami's pursuit of these guys. And when Miami, not even when Miami, if I flip it to the player, when Cam Ward and Will Howard, those two are at the top of everybody's list, right? When they decide where they're going, then things are going to go. If it's Miami, great. If it's not Miami, then obviously Miami will pivot to whomever and da-da-da-da. But like, that's what has things in a pause on the quarterback cycle or a carousel right now. But hopefully it's soon. I would prefer Cam because I like his game, and his name's Cam. Fun for me. But we will see.
Will Howard has landed at USC.
Oh, he committed?
I believe so. Yes.
I thought it said he was potentially going to. I didn't think that he had landed. Maybe I missed that. Well, I was writing all these notebooks and trying to be sure that I was on top of all the Miami stuff. So if I did miss that,
let me make sure here. I wonder if that's official. That was my understanding.
2 days ago, yeah.
Okay, that was my understanding. Okay.
Yep. Okay, I missed that. So, well, then you have Miami and Cam Ward being what's holding up the rest of this process. And everything. It is interesting to me, and I believe this is the right choice, that Florida State engaged with Cam Ward and DJ Uiagalelei, and Miami engaged with Cam Ward and somebody else. So, like, if it, like, game theory wise, right, it's interesting if Cam Ward were to choose Garnet and Gold, right, then where does DJ go? You know what I mean? So it's not even like if it was between, like me and Mark going to 2 schools. It's like, okay, well, Mark chose that one and then Cam chooses this other one and we just keep going. It's like, okay, well, if I go to the one and then it's like, but the other, or like if Mark goes to the one and then the other school hadn't communicated with me, what I'm going to do. So like, there's some interesting ripple effects that we can see, but hopefully again, this gets rectified sometime soon. Hey, maybe by Monday, be a nice Christmas present. You know what I mean?
And Falconer TRX, we appreciate you, sir.
Lord.
How many Hall of Fame Miami players were 3 stars? And when I mention the 3 stars, believe me, I am just simply playing the numbers game. There are going to be great players coming out of the 3-star ranks in this class, not necessarily for Miami, but across the board in the landscape of college football. And they're going to be 5-star busts. We don't need to explain that. We shouldn't need to explain that. I'm just talking about the numbers game most likely a class that's got 14 3-stars is not going to be as good as a like seeded class that's got 3 3-stars.
Right,
Most
exactly.
likely.
I mean, but it also looks at the time horizon, like Justin Scott and Armando Blunt. I'm expecting to see their numbers on the field come August and September. You know what I mean? Like, I'm expecting to see them play this season. A guy like a Juan Minaya, a guy like a Nico Francavilla, I'm not expecting to see. Okay, I named 2 offensive linemen. I'm not expecting to see them for 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? You could even have a Ryan Mack. I'm not really expecting to see him for 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, the time horizon of when they start to play. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in the season finale, there was that really, really, really hard tackle in the 4th quarter by a linebacker. That was 3-star Marcelius Pulliam, the lowest rated player in last year's class, going in and playing to a level of physicality that I said, whoa, hold on, wait a second, right? Hopefully he's able to develop and continue. But if not, we do the thing where we, recruit over, and then you get an Aldarius Hayes, you get a, Cam Pruitt. Well, Cam Pruitt needs to add weight. He's tall and super thin right now. But you know what I mean? So you keep recruiting great, you keep trying to develop great, and hopefully you find guys who fit all levels of what you need. Some are going to be superstars, some are going to be starters, some are going to be depth, some are going to be rotation guys. It happens. But when you have better players across the board, hopefully it's able to be better.
Stephen, thank you for the $4.99. Cam, if Ward picks Tallahatchie, do we take KJ or wait for the second wave after the bowl game?
Do you think that there's going to be a better option than KJ Jefferson after the bowl game? If you don't, then you take him. And if you do, okay, well, then maybe you've done some back channeling and some tampering, which we know happens in the world of college football. So I'm not going to say it doesn't. But yeah, even with hey, do what you do. If you think, hey, insert player here, I would love to hear who that would be. Also, who you might think is going to play in the bowl game and then dip and then potentially transfer. But if you think that you have one of those guys lined up, then you wait. But I don't necessarily think that it would be a better option than KJ Jefferson. So then I would say, go get him, the best available alternate option if you do not get your number one choice.
I like KJ Jefferson. I think he's really good. Not elite, but really, really good.
Fair.
He went 21-4 and 24-5 the last 2 full seasons, TD pick ratios.
Well,
and
I thought he threw more interceptions than that. Well, now that you say it like that, I could get down with somebody who has a 4 or 5 to 1 touchdown to interception ratio, especially after what we saw last year, so.
And he is tough for a safety to deal with in the open field.
Oh yeah. I know he is almost 1,900 yards rushing for his career and everything. Obviously, you lose yards for sacks, but yeah, I mean, I think that he's a reasonable option. I think I would prefer Cam Ward over him, but yeah, I mean, if, like you said, Cam were to pick, Tallahatchie or wherever else, and was off the board for Miami, yeah, as soon as that happens, I'm going and calling KJ.